Hi, I'm Deborah from South Essex Slings, and this video is showing the Lenny Lamb hybrid or half buckle carrier with a slightly older child with straps spread. So this is adjusted to fit my child. These adjusters on the front adjust the height of the fabric, so I'm about midway for a roughly 6-month sized doll. And in the waistband you have Velcro adjustments as well, so that comes in quite narrow and grows quite wide. So I'm roughly kind of midway on height and width for my doll, but it will depend on the size of your child, so fit it to your child. Your waistband will go on, so all that Velcro part, those labels, will be against your body with the carrier hanging down over the front. Where your waistband goes depends on the height of your child. You want your baby's head to be up on the firm part of your chest above any squishy bits. Wherever their bottom is in relation to their head is about where your waistband goes. So it still goes fairly high on my waist. Tighten that up. Make sure your shoulder straps are not tangled. And then find your baby. What you're going to do is support baby on your front. Use your forearm across baby's thighs and allow baby's bottom to kind of sit down over the back of your arm. This creates that nice deep-seated squat. They will naturally rest in towards you a lot easier, and it makes it a lot easier to get them into a nice position into the sling. If we just support over their bottoms and their legs dangle, it's hard to get the fabric up between their legs, and we really struggle with the end position. So scooping those knees up, supporting across those thighs is really helpful. We want their bottom to overhang the top of that waistband ever so slightly. Bring a hand up under that fabric and drop baby's bottom into that fabric. So baby's bum is well into this panel of fabric here and not right on top of that waistband. So fabric up over baby, and then pop the fabric over your shoulders and just make sure it's laying nice and flat and not all bunched up. So fabric over your shoulders, nice and untwisted, nice and smooth. Make sure baby's well covered with fabric. You've got the top of it coming up to their neck, their knees are up, their bum's down. We're all good with position. Keep one hand on baby's bottom. With your free hand, you're going to come round behind you. Stay close to your body so that you go underneath that first strap and reach across for that first edge of your opposite strap. Once you've got hold of that edge, pull it down towards the floor, and you might want to jiggle your shoulder a little bit just to get that slack out, and pull it round over the top of baby's leg. And I'm going to pass it to my opposite hand. And then I'm going to reach for that bottom edge and kind of the middle of it, and I'm going to pull all that slack around as well. The top edge is going to go across baby's top of baby's bottom, and the bottom edge is going to go into the pit of their knee. And I'm going to start gathering it all up and pulling it underneath the opposite leg. So it's coming over that leg from that knee pit up over their bottom underneath the other leg. I'm going to take that round behind me, just trap it between my legs at the back while I repeat on the other side. Reach my hand behind and reach for that first edge. Pull it down, give your shoulder a wiggle and bring it round over baby's leg to your opposite hand. Then reach for that bottom edge and that middle and pull all that slack over. You're going to pull that bottom edge into baby's knee pit. Gather it all and slide it underneath the foot on the opposite side. So I'm going to keep holding that one, reach for the opposite one that I trapped between my legs, and they will go in a double knot behind my back. So we're nice and secure. You can then just check everything's in the right place. So we're going to check that baby's airways are clear and visible and their head is on the firm part of our chest. And our second safety check is that baby's nice and snug. They should feel snug against your body. You should be able to let go without them falling away from you or slipping down inside the sling. Checking comfort. baby's hands are up by their face, that the fabric's smooth over their spine, that their knees are up and their bum is down, so they're in that nice deep-seated squat. And then our comfort. And what helps our comfort is all this spreading of fabric. These hybrid carriers, these half buckles, they're amazing because they really are so comfortable. You can spread that fabric over your shoulders. You can spread it over your back. And by spreading it over baby's bottom as well, helps take more of that weight and spread more of that weight on you. It really is so lovely. You don't have to spread these straps at all. You can just leave them bunched up into the knee pits like that. But this just adds that extra level of comfort for you both. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments or DM me directly. If you are struggling, get in touch. Check out my other videos for carrying with a smaller baby with newborns, also a hip carry and a back carry as well. When you have finished carrying and you want to get baby out, undo your knot, keep one hand on baby's bottom and start untying all those straps. Bring those straps over the front, pop baby down, and then you can take off your waistband. Okay, reach out if you've got any questions, and if not, I'll catch up with you soon.